what's up everyone? For today's video, I'll be playing Joltik Box. And if you play the Pokemon TCG, then you definitely know about Joltik Box. But for those of you who don't know, it all revolves around this little guy right here. And also, I just do want to say that this is a going second deck. Because what this little guy does is for one colorless energy, it allows you to search your deck for up to 2 basic grass energy cards and up to 2 basic electric energy cards and attach them to your Pokemon in any way you like. Then shuffle your deck. So going second, you have this in the active, you use Jolting Charge, and then you attach it to your Pokemon any way you like. So basically you're putting down 4 energy cards, 2 grass, 2 lightning, to your Pokemon any way you like. So to help with that, we have Miraidon, and its Tandem unit, which allows you to search your deck for up to 2 basic electric Pokemon, put them onto your bench, then shuffle your deck. So pretty much ideally, what you want is to start off with like Miraidon and Joltik. That way you could use Miraidon to get your Iron Hands and Pikachu EX. And then Joltik Charge to either split the energies however you want between the two, or just put all the energies onto Iron Hands. So next turn you could commit to taking 2 prizes with Iron Hands attack, amp you very much. So for 1 lightning and 3 colorless energies, 120 damage, and if your opponent's Pokemon is knocked out by damage from this attack, take 1 more prize card. Because for this deck, it is a tempo deck, meaning you want to take 2 prizes on the next turn after that, another 2, turn after that, win. But yeah, before I yap a little more, let me show you the 60 I'm running. Alright, and here's the 60 I'm running, and let me go over why I have certain Pokemon or things in here that are a little abnormal than what you would usually see. For example, Galvantula EX and not just the baby Galvantula. I like the Galvantula EX because going back to the tempo deck thing, you do want to take 2 prizes, another 2, and a lot of decks do want to do that as well. So when you have your baby Joltik out in the active, they'll most of the time ignore it, and in doing so, you could like take a nice little surprise attack by evolving it to Galvantula EX, which has the attack Charged Web. So for 1 lightning and 1 colorless, it does 110 damage. But if the opponent's active Pokemon is an EX, it does 110 more. So it's doing 220 damage, which knocks out a lot of Pokemon in the game right now. And to help take those little sneaky attacks, we do have 3 bosses and a prime catcher. So getting knockouts with that just for 2 energy can happen. And also, again, your opponents don't expect you to have a Galvantula EX. They do expect you to have a baby Galvantula though. But going back to the baby Galvantula, we do definitely have this because of its ability, Compound Eyes, which is attacks used by your Pokemon by this Pokemon do 50 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon that has an ability before applying weakness and resistance. So if your opponent's Pokemon has an ability, it does 50 more damage. But not only that, the attack Shocking Web, if this Pokemon has a lightning energy attached, the attack also does 80 more damage. So 50 plus 80 plus 50 more, you're doing 180 damage. But also this is mainly here for also dark type Pokemon, because 180 multiplied by 2, you're knocking out pretty much every single dark type Pokemon there is. And to take a knockout with just a single prizer is also really, really good. And if they knock this out and let's say you're going up against a Marnie's deck or an End Zoroark deck, that's fine, because if you still have grass energies on the board, you can then send out an Iron Leaves onto your bench and then take a knockout with this, because it does have the ability Rapid Veneer. So pretty much when you play this card from your hand onto your bench, meaning you can't use the nest ball for it to use the ability, when you play this from your hand onto your bench, you then get to put energy from your Pokemon onto this in any way you like. But we definitely do need 2 grass energies and a colorless to use the attack. So I would say those are definitely Pokemon I have right now, but I do definitely recommend Iron Leaves right now because on the ladder, there's a ton of Marnie's Grimmsnarl decks and End Zoroark decks. So having this Iron Leaves is really good. And not only that, there still are the popular archetypes of Dragapult that play it with Charizard as well, or people still trying to play Charizard as well. So really good to have Iron Leaves right now. And to help us with like bench lock and all that, I do have a Switch as well. Not a lot of people have the Switch. They either have it's either or with the Iron Leaves and the Switch, but I like both because I do not like to be trapped in the active. But yeah, this is a pretty self-explanatory deck. To be honest, I've been testing it for a while, but yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. The only other thing I would kind of want to change is probably add 1 more stadium, but if I were to do that, it would definitely be during let's say an IRL tournament, like at locals or regional or something, because I don't expect too many dark types there, so I could definitely see cutting the Iron Leaves for 1 more Gravity Mountain or something, because I'd rather have 2 stadiums than 1, but I'd much rather have the 1 stadium to get rid of the Pokemon League headquarters. That's the one stadium we definitely do not want to see in this game. Oh, and also besides that, Galvantula EX. It does help us against certain Pokemon such as Cornerstone, Ogerpon, Farigiraf EX. So basically any Pokemon that's like basic Pokemon can attack it. So we have the baby Galvantula and the Galvantula EX to help with that. But yes, enough yapping. Let me show you guys how this deck works on the ladder. Alright, first match of the day. Let's see if we can go second. Because ideally you do want to go second. Did I win that? I did. Okay, do I want to go first? No. So let's see how good my hand is. Not good, but could be worse. At least there's no... Actually, this would have been a good hand if that was just a basic. Yeah, unfortunate because now they definitely know what we're playing, so that's bad. I do wonder what they're playing. I see Roaring Moon deck sleeve, so... If it's Poison Moon, I definitely don't want Joltik in the active. Eee. But that's fine because in situations like this, that's why we definitely do have the Future Booster Energy Capsule if it's not prized. And it's prized, like I said. So, well, at least we have the Prime Catcher, so. What are you gonna do? So at least with this I can grab... Actually, no, it's the same thing. Alright, so we're going to grab this. Grab Joltik. Don't want to grab that one. Check board. Go back. Yeah, let's just do this. Fortunately, gotta burn this right now. Then we're gonna Joltik charge. Then we're gonna split up the energies. So one grass here. One grass there, one there, and we have a Crispin in hand, so we now have the choice of use the Crispin to grab a metal energy to put to there, and then attach another one to there, or depending on what they put down over here, or into the active, attach both to the Iron Hands. So if they promote this into the active, knock it out with Amp You Very Much. And if they want to knock out my Iron Hands with the Roaring Moon, they're definitely going to have to use Frenzied Gouging. Which means... Huh. That kind of makes me want to get another Iron Hands just for that reason, but this is fine. Because they just take one prize. Even if we had Fez, we wouldn't be able to use it because it died to poison. Yeah. Still going to use this. I almost grabbed the steel energy. Let's grab this one and a... Kind of need those. What do I need on there? Oh, no, not really. I don't really need that. Okay, so let's grab a grass. So as long as we have a, just double checking. Have those right there. Put that in hand. Then we're going to take 2 prizes, so not bad. Let's see what we get in the prizes as well. Could be better. Yeah, second Iron Hands would have been so cool, but we'll still be taking 2 prizes as well, so I'm okay with it, I guess. Or nah, I would still die to poison. So I definitely still need to do that. Throw that down. I will get rid of... I'll get rid of the Pikachu. Ooh, choices, choices. What do I want? What do I want? What do I have in my hand? Go back. We already have boss, so we're not going to do that. I think we're going to have to Arven. And we're going to Arven 4. Double check. Eventually EX is prized. That's not the best. But I can Ultra Ball for hopefully Iron Leaves at a certain point. So that's fine. Yeah, I think I still have to do this. Whatever, let's see. Okay, still no Galvantula EX, but also how am I going to play this? But they actually do need a lot of energy to power up that Roaring Moon EX. Okay, now they need less. Oh, but they went. Okay. Hold on. This wouldn't be too bad to have. What I want is... I'm just gonna grab that and then save the Ultra Ball. Then I'll do that. And turn. Yeah, this one's a little tricky, but they do need some more energy now. Let me look at their discard. How have they no, they haven't used Power Pad. Damn. They got a lot of energies down. Just from now, what? Using only 2 Power Pad or 2 Sadas? Okay, okay. Trying to remember. Yeah, I used my Prime. Yeah. Now, hopefully this knocks me out so I could use Fez. I think it knocks me out exactly, so I can use it. Okay, so Poison didn't activate right there. Ooh, wait, no, I got this. Yeah, this is a blood Moon Ursaluna moment. Okay, put down the Blood Moon. Go and grab this, 'cause it's a 2-prizer. Retreat into the Blood Moon. Attack should be free now. And we barely win that down. That was getting me worried for a second. Yeah, it would have helped in that last game if I had the Future Booster Energy Capsule and that Galvantula EX. That would have helped a lot, but what can you do? Either way, do I want to go first? No. So let's see how the second round goes. And let's see what I prize this time. This hand looks awfully familiar. Oh well, let's see. Maybe it's a mirror match. Man, this would have been a great start too. Arven and Nest Ball. Ooh, that's horrible. I don't like that at all. Okay. What is this? It has to be Joltik box. Yeah, because some of them play Genesect. Yeah, it's a mirror match. Man, this is a horrible start for me, even though I'm going second. Unless I grab an Arven somehow. Grabbing an Arven, and if I have Prime, will help. Because I need to advance the Joltik into the active. Alright, how's it going everyone? I'm just going to quickly interrupt here and say that I did end up losing this match due to this horrible start. But just do know that I did try playing it out to the very end, but inevitably ended up losing to a boss Blood Moon or Ursaluna combo. But yeah, it happens. On to the next match. Not bad. Definitely way better than the last one. But there's still a chance I could prize both Miraidons. Actually, there was a game when I first tested this deck out, I prized both Iron Hands. That wasn't fun. Wait, did I already go up against this person? Is this Blood Moon? Or Poison Moon again? I don't know. I don't think so. Poffin's in here? What other deck has this? Yeah, I really don't know what I'm going up against. Alright, so this one's new to me. I don't know what's going on here. Palafin. I definitely don't know what's going on here. What does this do? Okay, interesting. Double interesting. They can't attack right now. I don't know what's going on. They're definitely gonna Badoo, so I'm going to Miraidon. Let's see what else is here. Joltik, those. check what's in my deck. Oh, wow. 2 Crispins are prized. Okay, I've had worse. Okay. I was about to say, I'm like, Pikachus are gone? No, they're right there. Okay, yeah, not bad, not bad. Then we're going to... Gotta use this. Alright, put the steel to hand. Attach this to there. Attach the grass. Retreat. Then we're gonna Pokegear now because we're not gonna be able to use it next turn. I like that. Jolting charge. Let's mess with them. We're gonna do this. Make them think we have a Crispin in hand or something. Because I'm kind of okay with being Badooed. Because if they don't evolve this into the Elemental Hero Palafin or anything, which they might. Because I kind of want to knock that out over the Badoo. Okay. I'm going to do that. I don't mind having Badoo in play. So, retreat. Send that out. That right there, it's weak to, yeah. Boss this. I do not want to deal with that. And then take 2 prizes. Hopefully we grab a Crispin. That would be really nice. We grabbed both of them. Okay, our luck's turning now. And we won. Okay, we're going first. Luck's starting to run out, but let's see how our first hand looks anyways. Have to put Pikachu down. Yeah. We'll do that. Okay. We're still going to grab Miraidon. First, let me check what's in my deck. Both of them. Is one in hand? Yeah, one's in hand. Let's see what's here. Baby Galvantula's in hand. We have all the Crispins. We have the Prime Catcher. What's prized? I don't think anything too important is prized. Okay, so we'll do this. I won't grab out Joltik just yet. Just because. Just to thin the deck. Or you know what? Yeah, I'll grab it. I do have another one anyways. The question is, do I want to attach the energy? No? Because then I could just in case if I don't get another energy, Ultra Ball away. 2 things, grab Latias. And then do that. Yeah. So I'm not going to attach. But I still don't know what they're playing. It might be a mirror match. Actually. Okay, so we can't prime unless we knock that out. But the good thing about that is if we set up Iron Hands, that's a 2-prizer. Oh, it's Dragapult. Okay. So we definitely will need Clefairy at some point. Well, there goes the... Oh, I should have grabbed the Latias. Because I just didn't know what deck this was. If I had known, I would have grabbed it. Oh, we got so lucky right there. Oh my gosh. Going to attach this to hand. Retreat. And I don't think they could knock this out just yet. So do I want to put all of the energy there? Jolting charge. Let's split it up. I'll do that. And hold on. If they don't put down any more Dreepies, I hope they don't. If they don't, just hard retreat. Boss the Dreepy. Ooh, okay. Hold up. We're cooking. We're cooking. That's why I love Slowpoke. Treat. Boss the Dreepy. I don't mind getting Badooed again. We're going to amp you very much for 2 prizes and getting rid of the Dreepy. And let's see what we can grab from the prizes. Kind of useless, but at least I could still Arven. And then Bravery Charm just to make something a little better. But again, leaving these 2 in the active no matter what. I'm still taking 4 more prizes. And if I could very sneakily and hopefully grab another... Okay, never mind. But that's kind of okay, because again... Even if they retreat into the Fez... Oh. I assume they kind of want to Itchy Pollen. But they don't know if they do retreat into the Fezindipiti. That would be better for them. So I do want to take 2 more prizes here. Damn, they didn't even use the supporter yet. The hand was crazy. Luxurious Cape. If they grab a Luxurious Cape, that could be a problem. So I'll make it 130. Yeah, they're gonna Luxurious Cape the Badoo. So I would need a future booster energy capsule. And that would give me what, 3 prizes? Alright, so I need 2 things. Arven. Never mind. Yeah, but either way, I still need Arven. Have they not used that yet? What is going on? They've saw so many cards. Okay, now I'm really confused. They should have... Okay. Hold on. We still got this. We still got this. Even if they start evolving into Dragapults. I don't know. I'm kind of worried. Still a Dragapult deck. Then retreat. Then because I really need this, I'm a Bravery Charm it. Yeah, the Luxurious would have been the best answer for them. Because I do, again, I assume this is Slowpolt, not the Dragapult Dusknoir build. And I still have an energy, so if they try putting anything into the active again. Oh, but Maractus. Maractus would be a problem. I mean, I could still take it out. No, I can't. But at least I have an Arven to search for something now. But yeah, Maractus would be a problem here. Oh, Blood Moon. And I still can't prime either. Alright, so I'm gonna have to punch it. Or not. Man, it was a good thing I did put a Bravery Charm on there. I forgot about Blood Moon. I keep forgetting they run Blood Moons now. I am going to evolve this just because. Put that down. Fez is in here, right? Yeah. Valid. You know what? Let's just rescue board. Ooh. I'll put at least these two in there. Yeah. Nah, I won't tandem unit, but I will flip the script for 3. Not bad. $160. And actually, I can't even attack next turn, so. Also, again, if they turn anything into a Dragapult, I'm still kind of good. But another Iono would mess me up, unless I grab everything that I need. Yeah. So I expect a Dragapult right now, but okay, they have a switch, of course. Yeah, because I knew it would be... Well, if I draw one more, I grab Mew instead. Okay, let me shuffle my deck. Yes. Actually, let me thin out at this point. Let's just grab one Pikachu. One thing, and then I'll grab a Mew. If it's in there. Yeah, it's here. That worried me for a second because I was like, wait, could have sworn I saw it. Okay. Ooh, hold on. Do we still have Earthen Vessel? Because I think we have it. Earthen Vessel. Rescue board. Hold on, let me cook, let me cook. I know I put a lightning energy in there. Done. Let me just double check. Yeah, it just needs at least one lightning. Rescue board. Retreat. And 220. See, that's why we have Galvantula EX. It just helps out for situations like this. And we win. But also, I've been pretty surprised we haven't ran into any Marnie's Grimmsnarl. Don't want to go first? No. Marnie's Grimmsnarls and Zoroarks. Raging Bolts, I think. I don't know. It's all starting to blur to me right now. I'll start off with the Latias, just in case you run into like a poison deck or something. But we're going second, so not a bad start. We get still Ultra Ball for the things we need as well. Okay, hold on. Kind of cooking with this. Although I would prefer the Ultra Ball be a Nest Ball. But let's see what our opponent's playing. Because this might be the last match. It might be, depending on how long it goes. I'm trying to record this video as quickly as I can. Okay, now is it Raging Bolt. Now are we going up against Raging Bolt? If so, then we might lose, because I honestly believe Raging Bolt is Joltik Box's hardest matchup. Unless you just completely whiff their first turn. Which I kind of want. Terra Box or Rage. Ooh, okay, hold on. We're cooking. We're cooking. Got at least one more turn. And Nest Ball. We got Nest Ball. Wow. Oh, our luck's changing. Okay, we prized one Miraidon. Both Joltiks are in hand. Let's see what else we have. We prized 2 lightning, 1 grass. Not bad, not bad. I've had way worse prizes. But let's see here. Tandem unit. Yes. I think that's right. I'll grab this. Grab grass. Put steel in hand. I don't want to mess this up. I don't know why using Crispin online is way worse than in person, because in person is just obvious of like, okay, this is from Crispin, this is from hand. In here you have to try not to misclick, which I've done. That was really bad. And this is just in case they have a Badoo. I do like that. Or select board, go back. An impasse. These are all really good to have. Wait, what do I have in hand? Nothing? Okay. Let's just grab Crispin. Yeah, we'll just grab Crispin. Okay. Joltik charge. Okay. Because we still have Crispin. And I still want to be weary of... I'm forgetting the name of it. Slitherwing. There we go. But they need to commit a lot to win. I think they whiffed it. Yeah, because next turns they don't put anything down. Just retreat the Joltik. Use Crispin. Take the knockout. Or better yet, Ultra Ball, Super Rod, and Joltik. Still use Crispin, and then take a knockout with Galvantula EX. I might do that. I'll just have to use Tandem Unit to make sure Galvantula EX is in the deck. Okay, they're just gonna pass, so... Okay, or we just draw into it. Yo, this is... I like this. Hold on, I'm a Tandem Unit still, because I want to see if we have a Mew. Yeah, we have the Mew. So I do want some draw power. Alright, so I'm going to Crispin. Grab this. Why not? Done. Attach. No, I'm going to attach this to hand. See, almost messed that up. I'm going to do this. Damn, I should have grabbed the grass. Then I could have just super rod it back. And then grabbed even more stuff. Oh well. I'm gonna just do this. Because just in case it is Dragapult, I will need that psychic energy anyways, so... Then we're gonna restart for 3 more. Of course we grabbed it again, but we got a Crispin. Not bad. And should I load it up somewhere? Decisions. No, let's put on Miraidon. Why not? Alright, taking first 2 prize cards. See what we get. Bravery Charm's not bad. But what do I put it on? Because Bravery Charm with like Raging Bolt, putting it on Iron Hands, meaningless because they still have to discard 4 energies. This one, still kind of pointless, either if it's slithering or not, because you're still going to be knocked out by poison damage. Useless on that one. I think it's the most useful on these 2. I do want more onboard draw, so I might put it on the Mew. Yeah. Well, that and the Mew can be an attacker as well. Well, we'll see. Because other than that, this match is a little weird because they just kind of have been whiffing it. But then again, this could just be like a, what is it, a Hydrapple deck. It could be a Toadscruel. I don't think it's Raging Bolt. Either way, they kind of whiffed it, so this match is a little just iffy. But I'm still going to play it out and see what they do. And also getting the Mew out actually is still good, because let's say I do take another 2 prizes. They could Iono me if they do have an Iono. And that could really mess me up. Yeah, this has to be... Like, there's no way this is Raging Bolt. Because they use Nest Ball, right? Why grab anything? I saw Electric. What? I don't know. There's a lot going on here. Okay, they're gonna switch. I guess they definitely need that energy. Ooh, imagine if I could top deck a boss. That would be diabolical. Okay, they just gave up. Alright, so this will definitely be the last match. Only because my opponent whiffed so hard on that last one. So, let's see how this goes. So far, so good, depending on how my hand looks. Okay, well, I feel like this tells them what we're playing, which could be bad. Just in case it's a poison deck, I have to bench both, because I do not want to lose the poison damage. Ooh, but also... And it's Gardevoir. Okay. Now, hopefully it's a build that doesn't have rare candies. If it doesn't, kind of have a chance. We definitely do need to set up fast. Aside from that, at least we have Earthen Vessel. Hopefully we can Pokegear for like an Arven or something, because that's what we need the most. That or top deck a Nest Ball. I'm trying to think. Do they have Pokemon that trap you in the active? I don't think they play Maractus. Klefki might be a problem, because it'll shut off abilities, which means I can't tandem unit for a specific Pokemon maybe. I don't know, I'm trying to think of everything. I assume Badoo or something. Or another Ralts. Okay, okay. Oh, Curlia. What do they have in hand then? Okay. Still gonna Pokegear. Crispin. For now, I do unfortunately have to get rid of this. Do I get rid of this switch at all? I'll get rid of a boss. Yeah, and a switch. Okay, let's grab Miraidon. If it's in here, okay. Then I'll grab... What should I do? 2 Iron Hands? You know, let's go a little crazy. Let's grab 2 Iron Hands this time. But let's just check my deck, see what we got. I don't think anything too important's gone. Yeah, what's gone? Okay. Yeah, let's go a little crazy this match. Last game, 2 Iron Hands. Why not? Actually, I should have gotten rid of the Earthen Vessel instead of the boss. I'm gonna put the steel in hand. Put that there. That there. Okay. Now let's see what happens. But I feel... Did they whiff? Because they grabbed a Curlia with the Ultra Ball too. Okay, no. Oh, Nest. Why didn't they use that before? Was it for the Badoo? Okay, there's another Ralts. Makes sense. They're gonna retreat it, I bet. Trying to think. Okay, so at some point I definitely do need a Gravity Mountain slash Pikachu set up for a Gardevoir. Or I could just try to ignore it and attack with my Iron Hands. Okay, they're foregoing the Badoo. Ah, that's a lot better, yeah. Because I don't have a boss. I forgot about Mimikyu. How can I forget about Mimikyu? So for that one, we definitely need the baby Galvantula. And if anything... Or not. Okay, hold on. I'll grab a Mew. Yeah. Now I definitely do want a baby Galvantula for this thing. Spec board. Back. Grass. We'll do this. Then we'll restart. Can't use that, but whatever. Let's take 2 prizes. Try to eventually grab the Galvantula, baby Galvantula, or a boss to ignore the Mimikyu. Okay, we can grab Galvantula with that. What does it need? It needs a grass. Okay. That's fine. That's not fine. I don't like that. Because I was going to try to prime at least the other Ralts there. Oof, what am I gonna do? Yeah, this Mimikyu is definitely a problem. What would be a nice top deck? Okay, a nice top deck would be... Damn, I don't even know. Because I still need to evolve this. Attach 2 energy to it. What does this do again? When it's active Pokemon. Okay. I think it has to be this. And then... Just gonna put pressure onto this one right here. So attach this. I'll just attach it to that. You know what? Forget it. Let's get rid of these. Let's get a baby Galvantula out right now. And we're still going to restart. Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. See what happens. Because they're still going to retreat it. And even if they do retreat it, I'll just boss as well, take it out. And then try to get the Crispin as quickly as possible. But also, they just attached from hand, so no Monkey Dory just yet. But even if they do Monkey Dory, I think I'll boss for that instead. There goes my plan. But we could still grab a Crispin with this. Okay, no Crispin, but I could just evolve it just to evolve. Get rid of this, get rid of that. I can get rid of my whole hand and still draw a card. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, with this I can get rid of my whole hand. Hold on. Oh wait, attach this to the active, so it's a free retreat now into the Galvantula. Or they could just punch me with the Gardevoir, not bad either. Okay, how much do I have in here? 2 bosses, that oh, and a Prime Catcher. I have 1 boss left. Now I'm kind of wishing I have the 4 bosses, but let's see. Ooh, Screamtail. How much do they have in here? 4 energy. Is that enough? I think it is. So they'll definitely get rid of this then. No, they're just gonna pressure the active. Okay. Well, just in case I do have to retreat. Let's just do this. Do that. Do that. I gotta evolve it. I gotta restart for 2. I can't tandem unit? Oh, probably because my bench is full. Okay, I wanted to shuffle my deck, but alright. I actually never even considered that till right now. Alright, 140. Actually, if they knock it out, I could try to get Fez with Nest Ball. So grab the Fez. Do something. Not bad, not bad. But now, does that allow me to have access to Fezindipiti? Oh, actually, we just grabbed that. Okay. No, that should be 180, yeah. Fez. Flip the script. 180. And now that there's damage on these, I definitely need to try to get this because I know I'm taking one prize, but if this Iron Hand stays alive, I could take 3 prizes. Trying to go for either of these as long as there's no Monkey Dory. Then again, they can only Monkey Dory off 1, so I still have the other one to be a target. But then again, I still need a boss, and I have 1 more. Or how much grass do I have? Because I have another idea. Yeah, there's another way I could kind of win. Either way, if I can get rid of this Gardevoir, I'm golden. Oh, no, not even that. They definitely have to punch this and get rid of it. Then again, it's still a 1 prizer. Either way, even this Galvantula is taking knockouts on these two because they have abilities. Okay, it's kind of looking good. Even if they Iono me, I could try to get either better cards. I still have Restart available. As long as they don't have Clef Key, that is. Then again, even if they have Clef Key, I could still knock it out with Galvantula. I'm stressed. Because I know people say Dragapult's the BDIF, but in my opinion, if you ask me, it's Gardevoir. And right now, it's still not one of the two I want to go up against. With any deck, really. Interesting. Hard retreat. No, it's on. It was on this one, wasn't it? Yeah, I could have. Oh, well. If that damage stays on. I don't know. Did they use Morty's Conviction? They did. Alright. Scary times. I don't need Pikachu. Okay, should I try to thin out as much as I can? Should I just grab something? Latias. Why not? Ooh, if I can grab a boss. Let's see. Ooh, we got it. Okay, hold on. And I believe by the skin of our teeth we won. Hold up, let me just make sure. Not mess this up. Okay, 120, 320, 240. Yeah, we do the Fez. Okay, we win. Alright, that was a little terrifying towards the end there, but we got there. But either way, that's Joltik Box. This is how I play it, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. But like I said, or like I always say, if you guys, again, have any suggestions on how I should change it to probably make it better, please let me know. But do note that I do have like Iron Leaves and all that in here, just because on the ladder here, I run into a lot of certain matchups. I was actually surprised not to run into any Marnie's Grimmsnarl and Zoroark. Raging Bolt, did we hit a Raging Bolt today? I don't know. It's all been a blur, but either way, I do have a lot of these cards just because I run into those matchups so very often. So if you guys do yourselves run into decks a lot, like certain decks a lot, then yeah, make changes accordingly to that. But either way, this is how I play it. Here's the 60 again. Yeah, other than that, thank you all so much for watching. And if you have not yet subscribed, please do so, because I'm trying to see how fast I can get to 2,000 subscribers. But yes, as always, thank you all so much for watching, and see you next time.